Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things do help us out tremendously. Just chatting in our live stream chat is also a phenomenal assistance to all of us as well. If you're interested in joining any of our campaigns like this one, we do have open slots available. All you have to do is reach out to me and let me know, or you can go to our Patreon, which is listed down in the description below. I believe that'll be everything. Go ahead, Monkey. Tell us what happened.
Yes, previously on Purple Sands. Boom, boom. So we were at Vita Vineyard, where they're having a celebration for the change of the out with the new and in with the old, change of the year type thing. Um, and there was an explosion. And so while we're at the festival, we heard a giant an explosion. Kat decided to send in her eye to go check it out. Somebody jumped on I don't know, doormat, rug, something, carpet, and flew over there. Glenn decided to use his boots to fly over there. And Monkey and Bart just kind of sat there and talked a bit. And when Kat's arcane eye, got there, she noticed there was hands like coming out of the ground, pulling a charred body back into the ground. So she cons Glenn. I mean, she gets Glenn to go in and this burning building. So Glenn rushes in, and they decide to try to get this corpse out. He tries to grab the corpse, and one of the hands grabs his arm, completely Louisiana style blackening the arm so that he could no longer use it. It's nice and charred. It's no longer usable. They did get part of the corpse out. Monkey and Bart decide to go see what's going on. Meanwhile, Zombie's trying to put out the fire. Monkey's chewing on popcorn, offering Bart some. They then decide to go to the apothecary, herbalist, something like that, to see if they can help Glenn with his arm after the fire was mostly under control. The owner of the shop showed Monkey how to take care of Glenn's arm and wrap it and put on poultice. Glenn has to eat these little peppers. I believe they're yellow or orange in color. I forget the color, to help numb the pain. And they also find out that there may be a way to help in the Nesfarseet Mountains. And so they briefly debate on going across the Crosslands or going down. They stay and finish out the week of the festival, doing various things, and then they decide to walk west on the Crosslands. They meet a sentient tree, a yew tree, and they kind of help out there. They don't kill anything. They eat berries, and then they end up at the the town of Sapat, where they are going to, from there, try to find help for Glenn's arm. It's a mining town that they are in, and I've forgotten what happens at the mining town. But there we are.
There you are. So, Bartikov wakes up with a hangover. Very, very drunk after eating dragon's fire, or drinking dragon's fire. All of you are awake now inside of this lavished little devil's den that you all managed to spend your evening inside of. And it is time for all of you to go into the Tazir Mines. You walk through the city of Sapat, taking in the energy and the loud noises and clanking that's happening all around you. Bart, of course, this is beyond aggravating to your mind, as it is a very loud city even first thing in the morning. Every type of work is happening here, all masonry, metalsmithing, gem cutting. It sounds like a construction site at every turn and corner of this god-forsaken city.
Reminds me never to drink with the spawns of hell ever again.
So, all of you wander over to the base platform where you see a dwarvish individual is standing there with a booklet checking people's inventories and letting them go up onto these small platforms that have roped pulley systems that raise the platforms up the mountain onto different ledges, the entryways into the Tazir mines. None of them are flat on the ground. All of them are high up on these cliffs, and you have to take the platforms and then take stairs from the platforms in order to get to them. As you all wait patiently in line, you get up to the dwarvish individual. All right, guys. Who the fuck are you?
We are. Hold on. Yeah, we're Troop Harbinger, and this is Brother Glenn. That's Bart, Cat, Somdi.
All right, maybe my question was too generalized. What are you doing here?
We are here to help with the cave-in.
There's no cave-in.
Bullshit.
There's no cave-in. He looks
Sorry.
behind you at other, workers beginning to, start their morning.
Oh, sorry, we must be mistaken. We are here to help with the unrelated industrial accident.
Sir, come here. Lean down, please.
He'll obnoxiously lean down.
He uncorks a bottle and puts it under your nose. As you breathe it in, your entire senses heighten to a huge amount and then shrinks back down as you feel less hungover, but you are super aware of every noise and every speckle and everything around you.
You just smelling salts me?
You feel a little better now?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, we were asked to come do a clean sweep of a certain area.
Right. Do you have any letters of recommendation? I've never heard of you or seen any of you, and clearly you're not from around here, or you would be aware of our minor salt.
Realistically, no. We heard information that a person by the name of Neshtar was also down in the mines helping with this thing.
Oh, you know Neshtar?
We are trying to make their acquaintance, yes.
Well,
Yeah.
you're gonna
Heard
have
that
to.
Heard that she could help me with my arm.
With a wound like that, you shouldn't be going into any mines.
I'll be all right. It's all wrapped up.
It's fine. I can prevent any disease from taking root.
Right. Well, I'd recommend that you all find your way over to the head foreman's estate, right over there. See if he'll give you the okay to go in. I don't admit anybody who doesn't have proper work permits.
Totally understood. We will be back shortly. Good day to you, sir.
Okay. So all of you get out of line and you immediately hear the guy. What's this about the cave-in? Nothing.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
There's nowhere.
So he gestured over at a very solid stone-shaped building that doesn't really look like an estate. It looks more like a guild hall of some variety. As you head on over towards it, the front doors are wide open, allowing people to come in. You see on the left-hand side, there's chairs with nice little coffee tables and individuals that are very finely dressed waiting patiently, and on the right hand side there's dozens upon dozens of a menagerie of different people that are huddled together in lines waiting to speak to somebody.
Guessing that crowd is where we're supposed to be headed.
Alrighty, I guess everyone's following Glenn then. Cool. Great communication, guys.
Oh dear God.
Sorry, I woke up.
What?
I think you have the right. I think you have the right idea, though. We just need to get away into this foreman's office.
So you guys head on over to the line with all of the bunched together people.
Yeah.
Is there someone at the head of the line that's kind of like monitoring, or are they in the
Imagine this is like the DMV, but without chairs. Everybody's just like in the line in order to hopefully get called next. And the monitoring system is happening by the people who are watching everybody, making sure nobody gets in front of them.
Okay, so it's a free-for-all, but...
It's organized-ish. It's more like everybody over there and honor system. You know what, if any of you know what honor is. Wait in line.
Is somebody currently at the head talking to the receptionist or whatever you want to call it?
Yes, there is.
How many people are here?
In the line, at least 3 dozen. On the noble side, about 12.
The nobility, are any of them elves?
Yeah, a few of them. And in the line, there's a couple of half-elves as well.
The problem with playing in multiple campaigns is my deception person would be perfect right now from the other campaign, and last night my pickpocket would have been perfect for that campaign.
So let's see.
So there's 36, give or take, in this line here, and then 12 in the other one. That's not including the employees. This is also a guild hall to the Miners Guild.
There goes my plan to fireball, man.
Well,
But
Glenn respects the honor system, so he's actually just going to go and wait in line at the back of these 36 people, waiting for his turn. Oh, just look back. So, are you guys going to wait?
Hey, Glenn, you wait here. I'll be in the other line.
Sounds good.
And I'm gonna go stand in the. What are the nobles wearing?
Noble attire.
Okay.
Fine clothing.
Monkey is too.
Sure.
he stole the pants right off of him.
So, I need a performance check from you, Monkey, if you're trying to blend in with all of them.
Bum, bum.
You know, the clothes make the man, but the attitude make the person.
Facts.
That's why you can walk in any place with a ladder and get in.
Not any place anymore.
All right, I'll do my performance check. I don't know if I'm trying to blend in or if I'm just standing in line, but we'll see.
Fun fact, Casino was built without the use of ladders.
17.
17. You wander over towards that area and you find a chair to sit down in where one of the nobles, a very finely dressed looking half-orc, looks over at you. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance. Marlificent.
Pleasure to meet you, Marlificent. It is a magnificent day. Troop Harbinger, we were asked by the foreman down in the mines to come up here and make sure we get paperwork. So we're trying to help him out with, and I'll lean in. There's some kind of cave-in that happened. We're trying to.
There's a cave-in. Fuck. He stands up and leaves.
Ooh.
And then he'll whistle in about 10 people look over at him, and he gestures, and 10 of the generic people just walk out with him.
Ooh, I think I might have something for this.
I'll tap the guy in front of me. It's just like, so how long have you been waiting in line for?
It's only been about 3 hours.
3 hours. Hey, you've been waiting for a long time. You trying to get a permit too?
Yeah, trying to finally get a job and start working again. It's been a rough summer, you know.
Yeah, we all got to make a living somehow. I mean, I got this injury and I'm still trying to get a permit here.
Good luck with that, man. They're probably not gonna help you out with all of that, but best of luck to it. I'm just hoping there's no some grand tragedy that's gonna make all of us, not be able to work for a while. I couldn't go another 2 weeks without work.
Right.
All right.
Got that.
Gee, I do hope that no one gets all excited about a cave.
Samdi is going to scout out the nobles. Which one of them seem Spalding-ish in personality?
Insight check.
Spalding. It is Spalding.
It is Spalding.
It is Spalding. And thank you, Somdi. A little small metagaming here for the charisma casters in the party. Monkey has no charisma.
Exactly.
I got a -1.
Yeah, the paladin could stop playing World of Wars and speak, but
He's playing Warhammer.
Warhammer. Oh, I apologize.
Or the sorcerer.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
or the
So
sorcerer, yeah.
insight. Hey, I'm not playing anything. Fucking hell.
10. Looking over at the noble side, there is only one person who appears to be grotesque in their size and mannerisms, but you can't exactly pinpoint them as Spalding other than the fact that they are grotesque.
Yeah, I was more or less just looking for the personality type, not the.
Well, that is their appearance and personality, grotesque. Yeah. So.
Oh yes.
It's not enough to pinpoint that's definitely a Spalding, but it's enough to make you at least a little suspicious that it is.
Yes. I'm going to connect to his mind.
Okay. Ooh, nice ass.
I'm gonna immediately look around like, what?
He must work out.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
I'm going to just say, if you think about it, there was a lot of noise last night.
You're saying that in his mind?
Yes, and I'm trying to pass myself off as just his wandering mind as he's
Alright.
bored out of his hell.
Roll me a performance check, acting like you are his subconscious, or no, his what are those called? His intrusive thoughts.
Yes. You know what? I want to use my
Intrusive
game
thought
inspiration.
caster. All right, yeah, we're changing your display name to intrusive thought caster.
Didn't need it, but hey, an 18. I did used to have existential dread as a spell. Actually, I still do. I think. Why would I ever want to get rid of it? I got rid of it. Or me. An 18 for my performance check.
In the mind. Oh, last night there was noise. I didn't hear anything. Well, maybe I heard something. Whatever.
Didn't you feel rumbling?
Last week? Or 3 days ago? Rumbling? Yeah. Oh, I thought it was gas. Ooh, God.
Could have been a cave-in.
You also notice the individual tosses a silver piece out towards the line. Bart, a silver piece rolls in front of you.
I stop it with my boot.
Do you bend down to pick it up, Bart?
I look behind me.
There's a line of workers who are all just very bored. As you are standing in line, more people have filtered into that line.
I will gently bend over and pick up the coin.
In his mind. Samdi. Hey, you're the one wearing that.
That's fair.
No,
that's fair.
we don't blame people for the outfits they wear, but, you know. When
We
you're
do,
a
but we
pig,
don't.
When you're a pig.
Samdi,
When
any
you're s-
suspicions you had of this man being Spaulding you think is pretty well confirmed in your mind now?
Mm.
This
I'm going to-
lecherous fat man. No, gotta be a Spaulding.
Just,
Thirsty for them cheeks. Gotta be a Spaulding.
what? And I'm just going to give him like, you know, why don't you ask somebody if it was a cave? It's better safe than sorry.
Oh, what? Caven? Oh, that would be terrible for business. Sucks for the commoners that work for me. Then he leans over to a woman and goes, "Hey, has there been a cave-in?" Monkey, you hear him speaking, 3 people over. She looks, "No, of course not. They would alert us immediately if there was something like that would slow down production."
In his mind, I'm gonna say that was a pretty quick response.
She
That's
might-
pretty defensive, ain't it?
Right.
This man just suddenly thinks that he's psychotic. There's
An
that
idiot. He's not gonna
schizophrenia
question
poking
me.
poking at its head again.
Now he has developed paranoia. Thank you.
So that is my job.
So, nothing really. Like I don't know. Are you working for them? Excuse me. You're working for them, aren't you? Are you trying to fuck me over? No, mind your own business. You're trying to fuck me over, and all of you hear this fat man yelling at the woman. Sir, I have no idea who you are. No. You're working for all of them. There was a cave-in, wasn't there?
And I say in his mind, louder, they need to know your presence.
You all need to know my presence. This woman is a charlatan. I doubt she's even noble. And everybody in the lines are beginning to get very restless. Around you, Glenn and Bart, they go, "What, cave-in? Fuck, this is going to be out of commission for weeks. No, we can't go another few weeks without work. No, this is terrible. Jesus, how are we going to feed our kids? We can't handle all of that." And there's starting to be a panic and commotion inside of the line thanks to all of this. And as that is happening, you all hear a very loud whistle blowing that deafens each of you as you look over at a furbolg who struts down the hall. "Well, everybody, if you don't mind, there has been no such cave-in in our recent times. I assure all of you of this. Mr. Spaulding, do you mind stepping outside for a few minutes?" "I, sir, will not be silenced by—" "You're going to step the fuck outside." And
Yeah,
you see the
I heard.
looming furbolg arcing his head down at the individual.
So yeah, in his mind, he's just gonna hear, fuck this. As I'm going to
Fuck
quickly,
this, and then he runs out.
as I jump ship to another noble.
And I'll say out loud, "Yeah, I heard it was a raven." How do these gossips hear such rumors?
Well, I assure all of you, there's been nothing like that happening here, okay?
No, I said raven. You know, the bird that goes in.
Everybody calm down. Marguerite, do you mind if we get ourselves some fresh bread to serve out to everybody waiting so patiently here in line? And I'm going to start taking specific orders myself right now. And one of the people just go, "Who the fuck is that guy?" "Oh, I'm the foreman master of these here mines for everything in production, and I am the leader of the mining guild. I'm going to start with a few of the people over on the commoner side. Marguerite, you can handle, and please pacify any of the nobles. Of course, if any of them get a little too aggravated, just send them over to talk to me, and I'll silence them right quick for you, all right? All right, people in line, we need 15 strong, strapping individuals that are going to be venturing down into the Tazir mines. We need you on levels 1, 2, and 3. You. Bart, you were pointed at. He skips over Glenn. All of you, go ahead. Line up over to the east side over there.
I'll
Hey,
walk over to the person delegating these jobs. It's like, I am actually here on separate business, not necessarily looking for work in the mines, but I feel like you and I should have a conversation.
He'll look over at you, look at the weapon on your side. Yeah, give me another 15 minutes or so I can get everybody situated, please.
Well, Minnesota. Nice.
Yeah.
There's no problem. You take the time you need. My colleagues and I will wait.
All right, so replace this one with that one. Glenn, he just keeps skipping over you. He glanced at your arm one time, and he's not choosing you. All right, now we need more people to go over, and you're going to be working on levels 3 and 4 in about 4 or 5 days. Don't worry, we're just going to get you situated out there on level 2. That's going to be you, and then you, and then you, and then you, and then you. All right, cool. All of you head on over to that desk area over there. You've already been organized with your proper locations. They're just going to test to make sure that you can hold your breath long enough and make sure that all of you have, enough strength to pick up and move about 50 pounds worth of materials at any given time, individually, of course. All right. Lines half taken care of already. And he just keeps going through the line like this. Glenn, you're like the front of the line now, but he just does not pick you. Monkey, Marguerite comes over to you, who's a much younger Furbolg looking gal. She leans over towards you. Hello there. How can I help you today, sir? First off, do you have a ring or ledger or anything? I don't recognize you from being around here.
Well, we're here to pick up, but I'll take. He said you're passing out bread. I'll take some bread, a little latte.
Oh,
do you have?
we have fresh fruits for all of the nobles, of course. I
I'll take some
I
fresh
need
fruit
to
with that.
note down.
Yeah. And on the latte, if you can do, not. You can be a little light on the milk. And hey, Glenn, you need anything?
Sir, I need
I'm waiting, still over here.
I need a
I'm still waiting.
deception check from you, monkey.
All right. Here we go. It is at advantage. There's not a big bonus to it, so let's find out. 11.
11's not bad. Let me roll. She works in here, so, and she's a Furbolg. They have wisdom, so I'll give her a +3.
Oh,
Perfect.
Sir, please, I need to see your signet ring or letter of note.
Well, I don't have a. That's actually why I'm here. So we're sent. We're supposed to be going down into the mines, and
Well,
clean
sir,
up there,
if you don't
so we
have
need
a
to get
signet
the-
ring, we are not interested in conducting any type of business with anybody who doesn't have any of that. If you need to get official paperwork documented by yourself, you gotta go over to Alona and do that. That is not what you do here. We are just simply workers here in the mines.
I understand that. I can't do that. Cat, Bart, I held your place in line. This lady here needs.
Indeed. Ma'am, we are here to discuss the deformment. We have been advised that a person of particular interest in our investigations is located in the mines, currently dealing with this situation. I won't say it out loud because that seems to be a problem here. Do you know of a lady called Neshtar?
Ma'am, or sir, I don't know. Anybody?
It's the hair. It's okay. I get that a lot.
It's very it's very luscious and glorious, of course. But unfortunately, I don't think I know anybody like that. So
Then
I
I need to speak with the
apologize.
foreman if you could.
Well,
Please.
I believe he already had a conversation with you and said he needs about
Indeed.
15 minutes. Sir, she looks at you, Monkey. Please leave the building.
I can't. I'm with them.
Oh,
They're-
sir. I believe
Monkey,
that you
just
are a
come.
liar, so we do not want anybody sitting over on the noble side of things who's going to be deceitful in nature. We don't deal with things like that.
Do not. We have. Don't worry. We are. He's with us. Nobility is on this particular person here. He points at Cat. Not of this particular realm. Not the nobility in this country.
Cat rolls
continent.
her eyes and shows her signet ring.
Oh, that's a thing she has. Okay.
Her background is noble. She has a signet ring. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. We are with her. I am her personal guard. These are her.
Oh. Well,
We're a true harbinger.
I understand.
Courtiers.
Well, I
I'm
understand.
associated.
Things may work a little differently where y'all come from, but typically we have the nobles sit over in the noble section, and then everybody who works for them sits over in the other section and waits their turn patiently, just to better accommodate everybody who is a noble out here. So, yeah.
That is absolutely fine. We apologize for the inconvenience and our what's the word?
Associated party member.
That our ignorance of your local customs. We apologize. We are simply waiting for our conversation with the foreman. When the rest of everyone has been seen to, we will have a chat, and I'm sure we will all be sorted out.
Okay. That sounds,
Hey, foreman, what gives, man? I'm at the front of the line now, and you're just skipping over me.
Sorry, sir. If we have a job that's available for somebody with your disabilities, we'll try to get you accommodated, but by
Glenn,
the looks of it, we don't
it's-
believe you have the capabilities of being a minor. I mean,
You
Well,
know,
now
even,
hold up.
Yeah, even with one arm, dude, you know, I've got the strength at least for 10 of your men here. And you're saying stuff about holding your breath and stuff like, dude, you have no idea how long I can hold my breath for.
well, that's
Yeah.
mighty fine for you.
Not too kind of you to be, kind of prejudicial like that.
Prejudicial, sir. I would recommend that you buy.
Have
your
you
tongue.
seen this? Have you seen this man work?
I have seen that man's arm, and I know better than to put somebody who's severely injured inside of the most dangerous job an individual can have.
Injured arm or not, man, everybody's got to make a living. I got to work, you know?
And that's why I'm waiting to see if we got something else available. If you don't like it, take your daisy having ass out to someplace else.
Glenn,
Gentlemen,
stop.
what the crocodile said. Shut your mouth holes.
I'm just saying, I'm at the front of the line, dude.
Glenn,
You are.
get back
You
here,
will be seen.
please. Please. You'll be seen later. Sit down. I'll get you a drink or something. Just stop arguing with the man we're supposed to talk to.
Right. Well,
Jesus.
I've been waiting in line, so I am not moving from this spot. Over the table, like, if you wait in line for a long time and you get to the front of the line, there's no way you're leaving that
Oh,
spot.
no,
You're just-
no, that's your spot.
How much does Glenn look like he weighs?
Soaking wet, 110
Yeah.
pounds? Like,
I'm just gonna move him.
oh, that's
I'm just,
PvP, bro.
like arms.
That's
No,
PvP.
no, no.
You can athleticize that, Glenn. You can.
Well,
Or is this
first
like-
off, guys, I already said this is PvP, which typically we don't allow unless both players consent to it before the initiation of it.
I'll do it. It'll be fun.
Okay.
I wants to do something. What is this, like just a straight athletics roll?
Yep, both of you opposed athletics. Or acrobatics if you prefer, Glenn.
I'll do athletics. I will add my D6.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just moving you out of a queue.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
He's just pushing your jaw backwards, like keeping your arms just out of reach. Ugh.
You're acting like children.
As a player, I can say I've been there. I've been up to here at the front of the line, and then
You know what? Fine. You stand here. I will actually get our job done. So we can get you your fucking arm back.
Right, you go do that, and I'll try to remember why I'm standing in line in the first place.
Santi is walking out of the building.
Yeah, Bart's following.
Alrighty. About 15 minutes with the two of you waiting outside. Eventually, the foreman gets over to you, Glenn. All right, it seems like we might have the need. He looks at his list. For,
T-boy.
no, they wouldn't have something like that in the mines. What would...
A water boy.
A sifter. You think you can be a sifter?
I mean, if that's where you want to start me off, but I assure you I could do way more than just that, even with just one arm.
Glenn.
We are more than happy. Hey, you're outside.
You
I
are not
sense a
here to get a
disturbance in the
job.
stupid.
I'm here for a job now, for all I know. I'm so mad about waiting in line that I forgot what I was supposed to do. I'm just here
All
for
right, so
whatever.
we'll try you out as a sifter. All right. So your job is going to entail when anybody finds any, testing nodes out in there, you're going to be the one responsible for crushing the rock and sifting it through water and the sands and getting everything away, and then searching to see if it has any metals or any gems, and then you take note of where that rock came from, you write it down, and we'll be responsible for actually mining that territory. So you're going to be nice, easygoing job. All right?
Right on. Glad to see the system's finally working.
All you had to do was be fucking patient, bro.
Right. I mean, I think I was being pretty patient. Got to the front of the
You
line and then just
were
kept skipping over.
not being patient. You were in the front of the line because I picked everybody else and expedited the process. If I didn't intervene, all this would have taken you at least probably another 6 or 7 hours. So you're welcome.
Right on. Now that you say it, I actually appreciate that, man. Thanks. Thanks for doing your job.
He turns and he glares at you when you say that, and then walks outside where Samdi, Bart, Monkey, you all probably are hanging out still. Unless you just
Monkey
walked
by
away
force.
and just... All right, so now that we got all that situated, you all said you wanted to have a conversation with me in private about some type of affair. By the looks of you, you look to be some type of, I'd say adventurer of some capacity.
Something along those lines, yes. We have been passed on some information that there is a lady called Neshtar working in your mines to help treat people who may have had an accident involving rocks falling on them.
Well, that right there might be a little... We're trying not to talk about that whole situation. That's on level 5. And of course, it doesn't have any bearings on anything on the upper levels at all. It's just we can't go deeper quite yet. So we're trying to make sure that we don't spread that around, because you know how nobles can get uppity about their private affairs, and one mistake goes wrong and they just want to pull out all their investments, and it's a cascade and bad effect. You know, my job is to make sure that there are jobs for other people.
Precisely. And we do not want to jeopardize that in the slightest. All we are trying to do is speak with this Neshtar, see if she might be able to help restore our friend's arm. Recently had it burned off in an accident. We have it on good authority that this Neshtar is a powerful enough healer that she might be able to help. In exchange, while we are there, you know what, our good sensibilities will take over, and we won't be able to resist ourselves but help with the current situation. I myself have some healing abilities. We can help potentially expedite the recovery process.
Well, the whole situation is, while we were digging, we came across something that exploded when we hit it. Usually things like that aren't that volatile, you know? We haven't encountered anything like that, and after the explosion happened, quite a few people were stuck underneath the collapse. We lost about 25 lives, and there was another 50 or so people that were significantly injured. Neshtar just arrived here a few days ago, helping out with all of that. And, well, she's been very gracious in her assistance. More healing would be grand, but if I'm being honest with you, I'm more concerned about what is in that area.
Sure, we can offer some assistance there.
All right, so we'll allow all of you to go down into the mines, and you'll investigate, say what's happening out there, and once you determine what it is for all of us, we will let you go and go about whatever you wish to do. And then your business with Neshtar is going to be your business with Neshtar.
I could not think of a more reasonable agreement. All we're asking is for the access to Neshtar, and you know what, we can't help ourselves but help you out along the way.
Yeah, sounds grand. All right, so how many of you are there?
Glenn walks out the building. Hey guys, I got a job as a sifter. Oh, what's going on here?
Good job, Glenn. Good job.
His eye begins twitching.
Yes, I see you have met Glenn.
I already don't like you.
Right. Well, thanks for
Yes,
the job.
Glenn is new.
Glenn is new and prone to danger, which probably is a bit of a red flag in this line of work. Can we just agree that he's here, but not really a representative of our current abilities?
Yeah, that should be fine, I suppose.
But regardless, it is just 5 of us. Myself, Catherine, Monkey, Glenn, and Sandy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to give the okay. He writes down on a piece of paper, hands it over to Katarine. The 5 of you will be admitted into the mines. Oh, no talk of any collapse with anybody except foremans. Understood? Nobody? We can't have a panic out here. If we close down production, there are hundreds and hundreds of jobs at stake.
Right on.
Unless you're gonna
anybody's jobs.
Unless you're gonna pay for it. Yep. All right. Well then, I'll see you around. At this time, you see Spaulding out front yelling at the building. And it is preposterous that you are not telling all of us when we have invested so heavily, graciously, to your company that you have a collapse.
Can I pop back into his mind for a second?
Yes, you can. As you're doing that, you see the foreman is reaching down for a stone on the ground.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna quietly whisper, don't, trust me. And I'm going to whisper into his mind, you know, it will make you a real fool if it turns out you were wrong.
And
perhaps you should take the middle of the road approach. Keep your noble authority.
I hope there isn't one. As he turns around, the foreman just lobs the stone and...
I had that.
Well, that was for me more than anything else.
Fair point.
Nice toss.
Anyways, he excuses himself back inside. And it only took you guys maybe an hour to get permission to enter into the Tazir mines. Jesus
Yes.
Christ, this party.
Hey, I tried to be very direct in an indirect way.
You did.
I got a job as a sifter.
God
Yes.
damn you, Glenn.
Well done, Glenn. Oh God, I can't tell who I hate more.
Yes.
No, just kidding.
So, you all head back over, wait in line yet again for the foreman over there, show him the letter, and he allows you all on to the lift, and they start pulling you all up into the sky. As you are moving up there, how many of you have ever been this high up off the ground before?
Sure, I have.
Samdi, Monkey? Oh wait, Monkey has a flying cloud. Bart?
I mean, no.
I mean, there were some pretty high towers in the palace.
In generic Russia.
Yep.
I mean, I've flown pretty high, maybe not that high.
Okay. Oh, but you've flown before. Yeah, you're fine. All of you are lifted up all the way up to the first platform where you exit onto it, look at the entrance of the cave, and begin wandering inside.
Oh, tubular, man.
As you are walking through here, you hear the dripping sounds of water trickling down into this cavern from somewhere. Wandering through, you see that there's a lot of individuals currently working close to the entrance. Passing through them, they seem to be investigating many of the carts that are being pushed up here, and they have these unique objects that none of you other than Bart and Katarine have ever seen before. They have these thin planks of wood with metal railings connecting across them, heading down into the shaft, and they have these wooden and metallic trimmed boxes fixed onto these tracks that seem to be pushed all the way up here. The two of you, of course, coming where you come from, an export of, well, stone, metals, gems. Bart and Kat would be very familiar with, railing or railways and carts that they would utilize on them. Whereas everybody else, you've never seen anything like this before. As you are this high up and entering inside, Samdi, you notice that your feet are cold from touching the ground.
I'm going to quickly essentially do the same thing people walking on hot coals do.
Move more quickly and don't stand still.
Yes.
Burn their feet.
Burn their feet.
Yeah, shut up. No, just quickly just try and not touch the ground. Just fuck. And I'm going to look around me. Do I see a cart of any kind?
Yeah, there's a cart right next to you.
I jump on it.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, good. Great.
Slip and tumble.
That's good. You jump in there, and then you almost bump into a lever that was on the side, but you managed to not push that lever. You're not sure what it would do, but in your experience, levers make things happen, and you don't want things to happen.
Going to just look at Bart. Got any spare boots?
Let me have a look.
'Cause I'm fucking shoeless.
I have a set of commoner's clothes in my backpack that should contain a spare pair of sandals or something.
You could also just wear wear the commoner's clothes as rags.
We could do that in a pinch, yes. I could just like get his backpack out and start rifling through it. Like, alright, there's a spare pair of sandals. There you go.
Do I fit in the sandals?
They're very adjustable.
They're uncomfortable, but you fit in them.
Again, remind me to never visit your homeland part.
It will be fine.
So, as you all are moving in here, you have a job that you're supposed to be doing. How are you going about getting there?
I assume there's some kind of mine elevator.
Well, the elevator brought you up. Now there's a shaft that seems to be at a decline.
So we had to go up to go down?
Yeah, the entryway
makes
into
sense.
the mine is higher. They're trying to get the resources higher to lower.
What
Reasonable.
goes up?
Is this mine well lit, or is it like?
There's lanterns placed every 60 feet or so, but they're all dimly lit in very small hues. If you don't have dark vision, it's going to be uncomfortable, but manageable.
Okay. Well, I mean, as long as I can
guess I'll
see, I
try
can
and-
traverse. Go ahead.
I guess I'll try and locate the nearest foreman-looking dude.
All right, roll me an investigation, please.
Okay, I was gonna say I'd like to help him.
Oh, yeah, you could do that. Roll again, Bart.
$17.
17 it is. Looking around the shaft, you see a lot of people are working right now, a lot of individuals, and if you're looking for a foreman, you're looking for somebody who's not working. So you look over at an individual who seems to be, passing by, looking around carefully, scrutinizing over what other people are doing. Yep, that's somebody in charge.
Cool. So I'll go over to them and just be like, well, I've been tasked by the... Did we get the guy's name who was allocating out jobs?
Head foreman?
Yeah, the head
Yeah.
foreman.
We've been tasked by the head foreman to help out with the situation on level 5. What would be the quickest way to get there?
A look at the note that you were handed by the head foreman. Oh, we're gonna have to send you down to level 4, and then they'll be able to get you to level 5. You follow this rail system for about 600 feet. You'll come across a passage that leads to the right and to the left. You take the one to the right. After you get onto that one, you'll come across the lifting system that we have. You're going to have to whistle down. They'll send the platform up to you. If they bring anything up to you that needs to be taken off, just take it off and then come back down afterwards with all of that. Try not to block the rails with anything if you can. Sometimes we have people, and at this point, Samdi, you see a cart just swoosh past you with 2 individuals sitting on it, just flying at a very fast speed. Well, yeah, fast travel.
Good. So, 600 feet, then right, elevator down, take to level 4, go from there.
Well, that'll take you down to level 2, and then there's another platform right next to it that'll take you down to 3, 4.
Right on.
Alrighty.
Got it. Alright. Much appreciated.
Very welcome. He looks at all of you. Do any of you have a pickaxe on you by any chance?
I take out my war pick of torchlight.
It comes in handy.
I have this.
Yeah, that'll work. All right, just making sure. If you're getting sent down here to work on things, in case there's ever an emergency, you need to dig yourself out. You know.
We have a multitude of ways of extricating ourselves, but yes, thank you very much for the check-in.
Alrighty. Well then, take care.
And you.
Before I go, do you know of any animals that could dig through solid stone?
The badges. We have dire badges.
Do they pop up every now and then?
Oh no. They're not around here, but I know they can dig through stone. Just, unfortunate creatures. You can't make them do anything. They'd be really good to train, but they're untrainable. Badges just cannot be forced to do anything.
Joey, for the purposes of polymorph.
Oh, that description is not enough for you to be aware
Yeah,
of.
no. I'm asking how much of a description. Do I need to actually see them, or do I need to get a good description of it?
You need a good description of their capabilities as well as see them.
Didn't we come across those butte burlettes or whatever? Oh no, Sandy wasn't there though.
Samdi was not there for the bullets, and also bullets are not beasts. Monstrosities.
Yes.
Alrighty, best of luck.
Yeah, I was just gonna. Thanks for your time. Fucking right off and staying off the tracks.
Alrighty, so you all start
Yes,
heading to your proper destinations. As you are traveling and traversing deeper into this mine, you understand why he asked about breathing when he was looking for miners. The air down here is a bit more difficult to breathe. All of you are perfectly fine, but you imagine if you were being laborious down here for an extended period of time, there could be consequences for that. Even at that, you're still on the freshest of territories, the first level. You find your way taking the directions. Hey guys, what direction do you have to turn? Oh, he typed it out. Right, there you go. All right. Making sure you're listening. After traveling for a period all the way down to the end of this area, you have come across the expansion of this tunnel finally, where you hear the tinking and picking and digging of this large mountain that they seem to be excavating from the inside out. As they are doing this, you see that there's a good 15 miners right now who are all working away. And you get over to the shaft where there is somebody in charge of the pulley system just standing there as all of you walk up. The guy looks at you all. Are you still holding your war pick of torchlight?
I mean, yeah, it functions as a torch, so I might as well just be holding it out.
Yeah. See, that item is useful.
Or now.
The individual looks up at all of you, a human. One of the first humans you've seen inside the mines. Hey guys, what level are we sending you to?
Eventually to get down to 5, but this elevator just takes us down to 2, doesn't it?
Yeah, then you take the other one that takes you down to 3, then you take that one down to 4, and 4 can get you to 5. All right. Hey guys, send something up. We got people coming down. You hear from a long echo away. Yeah, we finally got more miners. They're coming.
Well, all right, Mr. Epstein.
Oh, that is a
no.
tasteless joke, especially considering the man did not kill himself. Anyways. Wait, can we even say that on YouTube? I might have just got demonetized.
No, because you said he didn't.
Yeah, it's YouTube. So,
It's YouTube.
Just saying the words causes you to get demonetized, let's be honest.
probably. Whatever. So, you all listen to the pulley being lifted all the way up to you, and once it arrives, you see these large crates that have open tops of different metals, different types of rocks and stones and minerals, all littering inside of them. There's one closed, small crate that is locked and sealed as well. And the guy looks at you. All right, guys, help us move everything out. You start lifting up the boxes, maneuvering them away. Glenn, you're stuck like hugging them to, maneuver them away and stuff, but you can still manage.
Roundhouse kicks them out of the way.
Yeah.
All right. There you go, guys. Safe travel. Make sure you don't breathe in any smoke or anything that you might experience. None of you are smokers, right? Don't smoke while you're inside the shaft. It's really bad, and, well, unless you have a canary, you won't even know if the air's explosive near you.
I open my mouth.
The canary just pops out. That's a weird place to keep it. But all right.
And, yeah. Also, I go over to Kat. I'm stealing your cigarettes.
Then how do I cast my spells?
It's good, because you don't. No fire. No lightning.
What the fuck am I going to do then? That's a good question, actually. Bart, does she have anything that's not fire or lightning? For damaging spells?
Minimal.
It's gotta
Psychic shit.
Yeah, she's gotta have some psychic shit, right?
Oh god, I hate wizard spell lists.
Actually,
disintegrate.
Speaking of spells, I would cast. I'm gonna cast Gift of Alacrity on Samdi, because I think last time you were a bit slow on the jump of the gun.
Yeah, no, your alacrity gave me a single point.
Well, hopefully this one will give you a better roll.
Or let's be honest, it won't.
You never know, man. Don't be.
Let's be honest on who actually rolls the die for that.
All right. Whenever Jess shows up, she can change her spell list how she would like, but yeah, she's going to have difficulty preparing spells that aren't fire or lightning.
Reasonable.
Holy shit.
Got a destructive wizard with us.
She's good at a few things. Very good at it. Anyways, you travel down to the next platform. Once there, you all wait. They send up another pulley. You travel down to the next one. And then the next one. And then the next one. Once you land on the fourth platform, the air down here is very thick and disturbing for all of you to be breathing in. It feels unnatural in some capacity, and for any of you that have never been down this deep in the ground, it's kind of shocking to be experiencing. You don't know how far away you are from the surface at this point, losing your equilibrium. Those of you that rely on the sun to know everything that is happening, it is becoming much more difficult to have a sense of what time it is, what the atmosphere is like. It's very inconvenient for you. And I think, now that you've landed on the lower platform, this is a good place for us to go ahead and take our break, everybody. We'll be back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Oh yeah, I have to change everybody's positions in Roll20. First seat, Katarine. Second seat, me. Third seat, Bart, Glenn, Monkey, and Samdi. Perfect. Everybody's in the proper seats now. As you've all entered into the mine shaft, you've wandered your way through and found through the different pulley systems and ladders, which each one of them took about 1 minute worth of travel time to get to the next platform. So keep that in mind in case you need to make a grand escape or anything like that, people. 1 minute per platform per level. For those of you that have never been inside of a mine shaft before, or buried alive / undead before, I need you to roll me a charisma saving throw to keep your cool.
Claustrophobia check.
Monkey and Samdi.
Everyone gets +4 for saving throws around me.
All right, tell me what your rolls are.
7.
26 then.
With your +4, it's 7.
It's 11 with a +4.
Okay, that's a lot different then. On an 11, Monkey, you're not that concerned about death. You're more concerned about not being able to escape the ground for some reason. So long as there's no collapses that happen near you, no falls or anything like that, you're going to be fine. But if anything like that does arrive, you might catch yourself being a little freaked out. All right?
Hey, Glenn.
What's going on, Monkey?
Anything should happen. Just fix my hair.
Of course. Always got to keep it nice and sharp.
So, you've all landed on the 4th level where you begin hearing the sounds of coughs from many individuals, the sound of very fast running water compared to the little trickles of water that you've all been experiencing until now. And you see an individual down here who looks a little tired and haggard, but their outfit is well put together to, put on the facade that, yeah, everything's fine down here. They look at all of you. The dwarvish individual just looks very tired. So, all of you are down here to help us out, or what?
That's the idea.
That's a yes.
Right. Well, we still have about another 15 or so injured that can't move quite yet. Any of you interested in helping out with that?
Sure thing.
Let's see. Gonna look at them.
Yeah, I can take a gander.
Can I roll a medicine check to see if they can't be moved because they have like a serious injury, that like a spinal injury or something like that, where if you move them they have a chance to become just paralyzed? Or is it just like they don't have the time or space to look at them?
So getting over to the open area where everybody is placed precariously around on top of these little tiny cots that are all placed down here for them. You look, there are some people who look to be much more haggard, rough, and then there are others that appear to be just barely, like, severely injured. But you can roll a medicine if you want to check out the group that looks more rough.
I'll do that.
Alrighty.
17.
Well then. Some of them look like they cannot be transported quite yet, and they are just waiting. Others look like they need maybe a couple of more days of rest before they can actually be moved. And hopefully be perfectly fine, but there are quite a few of these individuals. You imagine if they did not have an arcane healer of some variety, they would not be surviving this situation. Some limbs are missing on individuals, some are crushed and destroyed, kind of close to like what Glenn's looks like. Not similar that way, but like, closer.
I can see the bone on this one. I'm gonna look over at Bart, and I'm just gonna point out the ones that could use Bart's help. But I know that he's not able to restore limbs, so I won't point them out unless it's just like, oh hey, here's a point of healing so you're not dying.
Who the hell are you? You all look over, and there is a woman dressed in the furs of animals as she is kneeling over one of the dying individuals and seems to be performing some type of medicine on them, trying to help them out with whatever is ailing them right now.
Neshtar, I presume.
I ask again, who the hell are all of you?
Just travelers looking to request your services, but first, we're here to assist you in whatever way we can.
True Harbinger's the name.
Yeah.
So you're seeking a favor and you're first going to help before asking for said favor.
Looks like it.
I respect that.
Well, our favor is related to the skills you are exhibiting here, so it would be selfish of us to divert attention away from those in more need.
Very well.
Several of us are proficient in medicine. I have some healing magic. I can't restore any limbs, but if you need to save your energy for the more potent magic, I can assist where I can.
Very good. There's a few individuals that need to be treated for blackened lungs. Are you capable of restoring them of that?
Not like a lesser restoration kind of job.
Yeah, it is a disease.
Disease I can do. I can treat 6 people of diseases.
That'll be all of your lay on hands?
Yep.
Alrighty. She wanders with you and starts pointing out the individuals, and as you kneel down to them and say your quieted prayer to infuse them with your godhood, they begin to cough a little less, thanks to the situation. And she looks relatively impressed. So, you are one who worships a powerful word, correct?
Not quite. My power stems from my strength of will and my resolve towards the oath that I swore as part of my training. This is divine in nature, but it does not come from a god specifically.
Very well. My power does not stem from a god either. And she continues conducting her rituals of healing, and you do see that there is an aura emanating off of her that seems to be keeping everybody just a little bit healthier as she's close in proximity to all of them.
No. Madam Neshtar? Ma'am?
Neshtar is my name.
Neshtar.
Titles are useless constructs of people who believe in a social system.
Wow, right at Cat's heart. Just murdered.
Just like everyone side eyes Cat for a second, just like look back. Which one of these just need to be moved out?
There are a few of them that need to be transported all the way back to the top. However, we are not removing any of them until I've discerned that none of them are carrying with them any diseases. One of the guys leans forward. I feel perfectly fine, honestly. Yes, but I have not checked you for disease, so you are not moving yet. You do
You'll
not
be
wish
dead in
to
a moment.
plague the entire population because you cannot be patient.
I'm gonna
You're kind
quickly-
of a bitch.
I'm gonna quickly pop into the guy's head. You should probably sit down before something truly bad happens to you.
Lays back down. Anyways.
All right. Then heavy lifting, anything like that.
Well, there is the collapse inside of the tunnel and the area that we have forcibly collapsed since there appeared to be some type of markings further past where they had struck.
What kind of markings?
I do not know, I was not here. They described it as weird glowing letters.
Interesting. Is there one that was present when it was seen?
Everybody who was that close to actually take note of it unfortunately died as they were closest to the impact site.
And that's interesting. Is it completely collapsed, or is there some passage between everything? I have a means of remotely viewing.
I have not conducted investigation of that area. I've been more focused on the individuals at risk of death than that.
Oh. And rightly so, but I would like to understand what it is that created this in order to be sure that we would be safe here.
Well, you all are welcome to go investigate that if you would like. After I'm conducting, well, currently I'm conducting my healing for everybody. The area is further down that way, and first off, what is your purpose of being here? Do you wish to assist me with helping everybody to survive? Do you wish to investigate the collapse and make sure there's nothing foul at play hidden underneath this mountain? Or what?
I'm just trying to get my arm fixed.
She looks over at your arm.
And I would like to help you.
That is nasty.
Yeah.
And I think if we can help by way of assisting you with whatever you're doing, and then in those turns by helping out with this collapsed mine. So I guess a little bit of both.
We each have our own skill set.
I'll tell you what. I'm not much in the way of an explorer of these terrible situations. You all can go there, handle that, see if there's any foul play happening out there, and if there is not, well then, good. If there is, try to handle it. If you fail, once I'm done doing what I'm doing, I'll handle it instead. And I can fix your arm. She lifts your arm up. Begins unwrapping the bandages, and she rubs her finger on the inside of the wound. Immediately, you have to eat one of those leaves because that fucking hurts. And after she touches it in her fingers for a little bit, letting it squish between them, she sniffs about it and then wipes it on her pants.
Oh, pretty nasty, right?
Foul is the proper word.
Right.
She squints over at you. Then she pinches your cheeks and begins tilting your heads. Oh. You're a sentient undead, are you? Which of the masters do you serve?
Masters. I don't think I serve a master.
Oh, this is Brother Glenn.
I follow him, but I wouldn't consider him a master, you know? He's more like a guide throughout my life now. A good man.
There's just a lot of eye rolling during Cat's just, oh god.
Well then, if he is not your master, that is fine, but if you do not know who your master is, we have a bit of a situation. See, my coven that I used to belong to, or tribe if you prefer, we were not fond of many of the undead who plagued our territory. Mostly because they were assholes. Eating people's stock, eating people, treating them like cattle, not good things. I can restore your arm, but it's going to be very taxing and tedious for me. Unfortunately, you are going to have to... I hate to say this, but compensate me for the magic that I cast. I have to use a particular spell in order to regenerate your limb. And that requires me to use a resource that has been very fleeting and difficult to come across. Unfortunately, it would appear that everybody around here values money above everything else. She rolls her eyes at that. So, in order for me to gain more of it, I need you to compensate me for it. Financially speaking, of course.
What's the price?
It'll be 1,500 gold in total.
It's done.
Very well. You'll have to wait until the morrow at minimum.
You guys are far too kind. I mean, but this is a much better deal than I think the one that Bart you were talking about that like dens from that impy guy or whatever.
Yeah, you're worth it there, Glenn. You're a good guy.
I did drag you into it. It's only right that I should do my part.
It is true, it's her fault. But it's good to have you.
Well then, I believe we all have an understanding then. Go on, do what it is that you all have to do.
Right on. Well, thanks for your help, Nashar.
Of course. I'll fix it tomorrow. The entryway into the shaft is over there. She gestures, and you see that there is a stockpile of large crates stopping you from entering over into one of these areas that you are, well, supposed to head into.
Right. I guess it's time for us to tackle the shaft.
Tubular man. Let's get on it.
Are we making our way all the way to the base of the shaft? Is that what we're doing?
From the base up back, and then we can go to the tip where the
Yeah.
Alright, that's it. I'm leaving.
I'm done.
I had no part in this. For the first time ever.
I am getting up the elevator and I am forcibly collapsing this entire thing.
Oh, rock
I will,
fall, everybody dies.
yeah.
Except
No, but-
Sabdi.
In all seriousness, I know. Hey, Somdi, know you're a little short on coin. We'll get you covered after this.
I swear I'm going to kill all of you.
Anyway.
I swear.
By the moon and the stars.
Ugh.
Yo, that was the best era of music, and nobody can convince me otherwise. Sorry, the 70s and then that. But anyways, you start moving all of the crates to the side, and you see that there's a narrow pathway that heads over towards a shaft that you can see. When you look all the way down, the pulley system seems to have been completely dismantled, destroyed presumably by the fire. And there's a ladder wooden ladder that looks to be, well, a little precarious and damaged that leads all the way down this shaft by a few hundred feet.
Well, we got a way of getting down there.
So does the ladder go all the way down, or is it?
Well, you can't see the bottom. You just know that it goes down at least a few hundred feet.
Gotcha. I'm going to. Is there like just a loose rock around?
Yes, there is.
All right. I'm going to cast light, attach it to the loose rock, and drop it.
Alrighty. I would like a perception check from each of you as you look at that.
It's gonna be the scene from Aliens.
Something's moving down there.
It sounds like a
can
Rick
see
and Morty fan.
rocks.
Wow, 15 is the highest.
Well done, me.
Yeah, at least
the
some.
highest roll was a 9.
Oh, this will be a fun session. Anyways,
God.
everybody else lose track of the stone after about 150 feet. Samdi, you lose track of the stone well past 300 feet, and then you hear it collide with the surface maybe 2.5, 3 seconds.
Being a smart gator,
Are you
Can I
proficient in
calculate?
survival?
I am actually.
Okay, roll me a survival check. Let's see if you can calculate how far that is.
16.
16.
Love it.
Yeah, 16 is not bad at all. By your best estimate, it probably is around 400 feet down. Quite a drop. And the ladder may or may not extend that far, but it at least extends a few hundred feet.
That's at least a good 450, 400 feet, you know?
Sounds like a pretty deep dip.
The
I mean,
shaft.
I got my my boots. So I could fly down, but I don't know how else everybody else would get down. Doesn't look like the ladder could take us all the way.
I got Featherfall.
That would do it.
Okay, the question is getting back up.
Well, at least if we featherfall, we would have an idea of what the ladder looks like. Do we have? How much rope do we have?
Players, check your
Probably
rope.
a couple of 100 feet between us. I got.
I got 50.
For some reason, it says I only have. Oh no, that is the weight. No, yeah, I have a hand rope. This is another 50 feet.
That's do I.
So 100 gold, 100 feet, or about 100 feet of 100 feet of ladder, 100 feet of rope. We got 200 left.
Anybody have Featherfall?
I already said so.
It's getting out, Spartakov.
That is problem for later.
You usually say that about pulling out.
Oh.
I am about to throw both of you down there. I
That
know I would.
that chambermaid stories were uncorroborated. That child looked nothing like me.
It is your father.
Papa, tell me about this ooze.
Tell me the story about the ooze again.
Okay. No. Okay, let's get this Does anyone have any more rope? Glenn, you have a backpack.
No rope. I woke up from being buried under sand. I got nothing on me besides what I got on me here.
You are useless.
Yeah, and I always use clouds, so I don't know.
Perhaps it should be a good idea to go and ask some of the miners for more rope.
Thinking about it, there were crates that were the quote-unquote blockade coming here, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out my crowbar. Actually, I'm gonna see if there aren't any symbols on the crates to designate what they are.
Okay. There are symbols on each of the crates, but everything seems to be written in Dwarvish. Do you speak Dwarvish?
No. Monkey, you speak Dwarven, right?
You can show me the symbols.
That's gonna be a no. And I turn and I point out the symbols.
Yeah, I can read that.
So you can read it, but you don't know it's Dwarven.
I don't know what you know or what you call things, so but yes, I can read that.
Please tell me if any of these say rope or climbing gear.
And what do I actually you can keep whispering me that if you want, Joy.
Swear to God, I'm about to end this, man.
While that's happening, Kat is ritually casting comprehend languages behind him.
Oh, thank Christ.
I took it specifically because of fucking monkey.
At least one of us can now read it. No, I'm kidding.
I swear to God.
Monkey, I whispered you.
All right, cool.
We. I'm just looking at Monkey.
Well, this one it's clearly labeled stuff. So let's open it up and see. Is there like a lid? Is it nailed shut?
Oh, they're all
Popped
nailed
up?
shut. Yeah.
Okay. I will.
Somebody is currently holding a crowbar.
All right, thank you. And I will
take
the crowbar. I'll take the crowbar and pop open the crate.
You open up said crate. As you do, you peer inside of this crate that is filled to the brim with random supplies. There's some pickaxes that need to be assembled, like it's the head of the pickaxe and then the shafts. Same thing with shovels, same thing with hammers. There appears to also be rope, planks of wood, nails, things like this.
Yeah, you got your random assortment of key gear. Got some more rope, and I'll pull out some rope.
All right, can you give me my crowbar back?
Here, and I'll hand him his crowbar back. So tempted to hide it, but I don't know where I put it.
I can tell you where I'm gonna fucking put it.
It might be in that box still. I might have dropped it.
God.
You got some rope,
Asa,
pickaxes. Oh, here's
your
another crowbar.
Asa, your character, I swear to God, if I don't end this campaign with killing him, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
We're quite a few sessions away from that opportunity, though. So.
Yes, but just Joey, keep that on the back burner of my possible ways to end this.
I gotcha. So.
Yeah, like Kat and Zombie are plotting. It's a 2-person effort over here.
Oh God, I fucking. Your character has officially just like. It's kind of like being smacked in the head so hard you get a concussion. It's that, but like a psychological concussion. He's like, what the fuck?
So, you pull out about 400 feet worth of hempen rope. Pretty good haul.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look over at Bart. How much do you think that hempen rope costs?
Like a handful of silver.
I trinkle in some silver into the fucking, I forgot what the thing is called. Crate.
The honesty box.
Yes, the honesty box.
Huh. Who knew? You do have a soul.
I just don't like people. Doesn't mean I can't understand them.
Fair.
Reasonable. All right. Who wants to go down the hall first?
I can check it out.
Yeah, I'll go in. We can go in
Sounds
side
like
by
it.
side.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. You begin your excursion down into the depths of this shaft. Monkey climbing down and Glenn flying down?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, Glenn, you get down there very quickly. Monkey, you get down there. Good timing considering climbing. As you all reach the bottom, there is a scene of destruction around the two of you. Actually, I can bring you all over to, the two of you over to that area. Monkey. Jack. The ladder is right here, by the way.
Perfect.
Cool.
You look around at the rail system of a very well-crafted and recently traversed terrain. But the thing that stands out to you is the falling and collapsing of portions of the walls around the area, and what also appears to be a streak of... Oh, wait, do either of you have a light source?
There is still the light on the rock.
And I can see.
How long does light last? 1 hour? Because if it's 10 minutes, it's been longer than 10 minutes.
I believe
1 hour.
light's 1 hour. Yeah.
Okay.
And
You see on the cusp of the glowing rock that there is a streak of blood heading in some direction that stops short of this ladder.
Oh, messy here.
interesting. We should have a cat check this out.
Right. Joey, looking around, how stable does the interior look? Does it look like it will recollapse again?
Roll me a survival check.
I use my game advantage. 26.
If there was a significant explosion or disturbance, like a quake or something like that, this portion of the tunnel would collapse, but it is salvageable by well-trained individuals. So if the miners could get down here to set up, support beams in the right areas and such, it'll be fine. But the dangers of being down here right now is there's definitely a possibility of things going awry.
Right.
Hoorah.
Better.
Yeah. We hear the little stones. Hurrah!
Better tread lightly. Looks like this work is salvageable, but we gotta make sure not to cause too much of a disturbance. So I get the rest of the party down here. Tell him to start walking quietly. Or cautiously.
Neither of which I can do.
Alrighty. So are you flying back up there to do that?
Yeah, I guess so.
Right.
I'll let the group know.
1 minute down on your boots of flying, okay?
Okay.
Up and down, that's all.
Mhm.
So, everyone else, time to find your way down there.
I'm gonna fall off.
Climbing the rope, climbing the rope.
Samdi. Are you going to catch yourself?
No, I just decided to kill myself.
You know?
It's like I'm stuck down here with Monkey.
No, I'm gonna look at Cat as I'm falling.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, wasn't the plan for everyone to jump down and I'll feather fall them all? In her mind.
Listen, this group would not know a plan if it hit them in the back of the head.
This includes you as well, and I'm catching myself before I hit the ground. To be fair, 400 feet of falling is not that. It's not that short, but it's not that long either.
Yeah, that doesn't take long.
It's not instant, but it's definitely not a skydiving. You can't really have a conversation while falling.
I'm going to climb down.
Alrighty. Roll me an athletics check, please.
Oh, buddy. I'm going to use a game advantage. Abby, if you could not, like, rub your head on the hand that's trying to do this. 12.
But she wants pets.
Alright, 12's good enough. It is a little bit of a struggle for you, but again, your family absolutely had minds and structures similar to this. Though you aren't the climbing sort, you're aware of how to climb up and down to make sure you don't overexert yourself and have to breathe in any potentially toxic fumes or shorten your breath too early in the journey or anything such as that.
Alright, perfect. And I will pick up the rock and recast life on it, so that way it's just keeping it going for everyone.
So,
Well, guess it's my turn.
athletics check, please. Oh, by the way, Kat and Samdi, adjust your hit point bars. They're fucked up.
Oh,
on your
for
tokens.
fuck's sake.
Wait, you're proficient in athletics, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. You don't have to make the check if you're proficient. You're fine.
Okay.
It's for those that aren't proficient where things could go poorly.
Yeah, I choose to take 10.
One of those situations, pretty much. It's not that hard to climb a rope when you're trained in climbing ropes, you know?
I will say that one of the potential new rules of the next iteration of D&D, I do like, in order to help and give someone advantage, you have to also be proficient in said task. So you can't have someone that's is proficient in Arcana and someone else that's a total
Idiot.
Moron.
idiot. Yeah, that has no proficiency in Arcana, and suddenly the other person has advantage. Like, I kind of do
Yeah,
that.
I like that.
I
Apparently
kind
there
of
is a
do
rule-
that already, though. I like a lot of the
Yeah.
times if you want to help somebody with a check, I'm like, are you proficient? Because there's certain things like I want to keep watch. If you're not proficient in perception, you can still help them keep
Yeah.
watch. You know, like
Right.
it's looking around and shit, keeping their mind stimulated with conversation, shit like that. But like, if right on Arcana, like, let me
Yeah.
help you. How? Because magic, you know, like that's the one I'm excited for. Is honestly the I actually think I am going to introduce that one. Is the guidance one, where a creature can gain the benefits of guidance once per long rest, Oh,
Ooh.
yes! Actually, fucking try. Got a cantrip that gives you a static at least +1 on all ability checks forever. You know? But anyways. You all begin traversing. Looking around at this... Oh, did I bring you all over to the proper map? Yeah, I did. You look around at the cavern in front of you. It stretches in multiple different directions, seemingly a little chaotically. You're on a new floor, and all of you have passives high enough to notice the blood-soaked tracks and streak mark going against them on the ground.
Even cat.
Even Cat would notice that.
I do have a question for you, Joey.
Yeah.
Considering that I would have known that we were going into a mine, could I have resummoned Misha as a spider?
Sure. Yeah, you missed the first half of the session, so that's fine.
Okay.
Misha is Spider.
Spooter Misha.
And look at him. It's so adorable, guys.
Spooter.
It's like a naked mole rat spider.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? That's just a normal naked mole rat.
As we kind of adjust, I'm gonna send him out ahead to kind of get a lay of everything.
Alrighty. Then have him roll a check. How is he gonna move forward?
I would say that he's gonna climb up the wall a little bit and just kind of get like just an understanding of where each of these tracks go, because Cat is just really not liking being down here and not knowing where things go.
Okay, have him roll a perception check. Cool.
3.
Choose a path.
Boop.
Okay. Misha begins traveling down this path, looking around haphazardly, crawling over stones and rocks as it does so.
Mm-hmm.
And as Misha gets over to this area, I'm actually gonna need you all to roll me initiative.
Oh no.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Misha just becomes paste.
God damn with the shitty rolls.
Oh yeah, I have a gift of alacrity on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you do.
Well, it's
Oh
not
yeah,
gonna
you want to talk
save
about
it.
shitty rolls, Christian? Yeah.
Yeah, but no one cares about you.
Look at me.
Well, you
Teeth.
also.
God,
TVK,
guys, we
TVK.
suck so bad. We're so bad at games.
Congratulations,
So
me. I've gotten an extra 3.
Oh, there it is. There
Oh,
it
there
is.
it is, and there it is.
Joey sets the tone.
What I do? Oh! Oh! Hey!
You know what I said about Misha becoming paste? I don't think that's too far off
Yeah.
now.
No,
No.
actually, honestly, with Joey rolling a nat 20, it makes our low rolls not as bad anymore.
Well, the problem is it got a surprise round because Misha didn't notice it.
Yep.
No.
So, as Misha is lollygagging, rolling around over there, were you looking through its eyes?
Yes.
Okay. It crawled over what it thought was just a rock. But then that rock starts lifting and moving it up into the air as Misha looks around concerned and sees these aren't rocks, these are bones. swirling, morphing, and moving together as they begin crushing down on top of Misha.
He just goes,
Welcome to the bone zone.
Let's see if it hits. It hits.
yes! Yeah, he's gone.
Misha is gone.
There's just like that little squeak of,
And you all, further down the cavern, hear the swirling and clacking of all of these bones as they fly over towards where each of you are.
and Kat just, as she's knocked out, will be like, incoming!
You all look back and then look over as you just see this large swarm of bones moving through the area, maneuvering around, and begins pulsating and slashing.
Ugh.
Oop, wait.
That's not a word that should go with that, no.
Pulsating.
Uh,
What's it? So something in the shaft is pulsating.
Har har.
Here it comes.
And ready to slam!
Come
Oh
on,
no,
slam.
this seething mass of white is coming towards us from the shaft.
wait, let me read this ability. Oh, fuck! It's gonna use Death's Embrace on the first person it sees. Jack!
Yes, please. Oh, thank God.
No!
Jack, you are now grappled as the bones swarm around and engulf you, squeezing you inside of their area. You start getting maneuvered and move around inside of it chaotically, not having much of a chance to actually maneuver or move yourself. Oh, it has multi-attack. That's great. Wait, it's supposed to be in the back. Jack, move you there. It'll swoop down in here with all 4 of you inside, and it is going to make 4 swirling bone attacks. Jack, you're first. 14?
That misses.
Grappled, it does not say restrained. Okay. As all of the bones begin crushing and trying to, like, break away your skin and make you form into it, you're already pretty much bone, so it doesn't have to work that hard. It seems not terribly encouraged to do so. Psalm D. 24 to hit.
Why couldn't it have been the 14 for me?
I'm sorry. That hits you?
No.
Okay. A mixture of bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage that all comes out to 31 points.
Oh.
Fart.
Again.
15. I know.
A 15 misses.
Alrighty. Katarine.
It's gonna hit.
12.
You don't even got
Shield!
shield.
Shield! So no!
You have to use shield on a 12?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to use shield on a 12.
AC's 11.
As it begins crushing and squishing Samdi, the rest of you are managing to hold off this swarm of bones that is around you. And that is the end of its turn.
Kat's been single for a minute. She's
Yeah, I think I just died a little inside learning that.
yeah, and as reckless as she has an AC of 11.
Jack, it's your turn.
So being what we're grappled, was it?
You are grappled. It specifically grappled you.
Okay. Does that mean disadvantage on my attacks, or what is? what's
The
grappled?
swarm can direct its movements on the creature's turn or at any other time the creature is allowed to move. Yeah, no, you have 0 movement and it can choose how you move on your turn. But why would it move you?
Right. Okay. So I guess I'll just take some attack. Oh, it's a skeleton actually. Well, let's make a short sword attack. See what happens.
Okay. As you attempt to make your first short sword attack, it will swirl you around so that your attack that was aimed at it is instead aimed at Bart. Give me your attack roll.
Uh-oh. Sorry, my man. 16.
16
Miss.
hit Bart. Ting!
Dunk.
Right off of his armor.
Oh. So I'm assuming if I try to attack again, he's gonna make me swing at someone else. So, and then it's an action to try to get myself out. I'm assuming.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so
You already
guess I'll-
began your action to grapple or to
Yes,
attack. So
attack. Yeah. So
you could
yeah,
try
I
to
guess
attack again.
Do I? I mean, I guess I could experiment, see if it makes me attack Bart again.
All right, go for it.
Another short sword attack.
Go for it.
26 to hit.
It maneuvers you around to attack Bart again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Roll your damage.
Oh no.
Kat, did you read what Bart posted?
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yep. So Bart takes 9 points of piercing damage as he just looks at you and goes, "Ow."
He's not. Bart's not a monstrosity, right?
Not yet.
Okay. That'll be it. That'll be my turn.
Alrighty, that's the end of your turn, Glenn. Bart.
All right. Question is, all right. Actually, I have to be Bart in combat.
It is bones.
Right.
A swarm of bones.
We're gonna Hexblade's curse it.
Whoa.
And then longsword attack. One-handed, so you can have his shield up.
Go for it. Right now he's wielding his war pick, isn't he? He said he was carrying that for light source.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he has to make the war pick attack.
So war pick.
Ping. 16 just barely misses.
Ah, shit.
The bones are incredibly mobile.
Gotcha. Second attack.
Go for it. Misses.
I'm so mad right now.
And to clarify, the only person grappled is Jack.
Yeah.
Or Glenn for any of you watching the stream.
Where is his token? I can't.
Right next to you.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Because I can't grab it.
You can't grab.
His token. I think it's because it's under the skeletons.
All right, where do you want to move it?
I think he's gonna come around to the other side
There?
here. Yeah, trying to get trying to see if Monkey or something, like trying to spread everyone out so it's not we're not right together.
Alrighty. Well, he is over there. Speaking of Monkey. Monkey!
All right. How big is this area that we're in? How?
You are standing underneath the shaft, which goes up 300 feet. But this corridor that you are stuck inside of is 15 feet across at its largest area. The majority of it is barely 10 feet across. And the ceiling, starting where Jack and Samdi is, looks to be maybe 10-ish feet tall.
All right. So if I were to do my giant size, it'd be a real. Either I couldn't get through or too tight of a squeeze, right? Or,
You would barely fit. You'd be like hunched, barely fitting.
all right, we're gonna do it this way. Then I'll go ahead. I'm not going to go giant size yet. I will activate my storm rune as a bonus action, and then I will take my first shot. I want to see how this does. I have an idea I should use my maul instead. but I'm going to attempt to ping with my. I'll try to pursue it with my pursuer's hand.
Ping ping.
All right, first attack. Did I have everything on? Hold on, I have to take something off. That one I'm sure missed.
Absolutely.
Let me adjust this here. Hold on one second. All right. And second attack. Wait, I gotta take this off. All right,
Ooh.
27 to hit.
27 hits.
And we'll see what happens for 14.
Alrighty. Your arrow shoots into it, and it suffers the damage.
Okay. So that was my 2 attacks and my bonus action. So,
Oh dear God. That was either 12 or 6 damage. That did nothing.
We missed both times.
No, I just saw the first piece of damage that happened to it,
Mm,
and it
mhm.
did nothing.
mhm.
Oh God.
All right, that was my attack, and I'm gonna stay positioned where I'm at because I think I can ping and pew pew from here.
Okay. As you shoot over at it, you also see many of the faces on this constructed amalgamation of bones shift towards you and then look up the shaft.
Shaft.
Somebody.
Oh, fuck.
Somebody once told me.
Hands off my macaroni. No. Jesus, I can't do much against an undead. I can, however. Hold on, let me look at the wording of Quicken Spell.
Bonus action to action to bonus action.
Yeah, it's just that. Action, disengage.
Boop.
1, 2, 3. Quicken Spell, hold monster.
Nice.
Fuck you.
Hold
It's
monster. Roll
a-
that in chat for me, please.
It just says creature. And if it's immune to being paralyzed, fuck me.
All right, what's the saving throw?
Wisdom. Yeah, that doesn't make it.
8 is a failure. The
Nice.
bones continue clattering, but they seem to just be stopped and staring upwards the entire time.
I'm gonna yell at. I'm not gonna yell at Barkov, and I'm just gonna say, "You better stop that thing from going up there." That's the end of my turn.
Next up, go ahead, Kat. Exactly. Yeah.
That really changes what I was gonna do. Huh. Yeah, it really changes what I was gonna do. Let's see.
You've got fireball. I'm kidding.
It's
Right.
auto fail right now.
Got
Auto
it.
fails dex save right now.
I know, but I want to save disintegrate for the end.
You prepared disintegrate?
I did.
That's fire!
No, it's not.
It's
It's
force.
lightning damage, though.
Oh, it's
It's force.
force.
It's force.
It is
Well,
force.
It's force.
I'm thinking of another
And,
person.
and I don't think anyone told you about force. They said fire and lightning earlier.
Yeah.
I said she would know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me change that then. So I didn't realize about force, or do I not know about force?
No, she's aware of it. Like, she's an arcane caster. She knows the weaknesses of her abilities,
Gotcha.
especially in terrains that her family were like lords over.
Yeah. So what in all of this, it's definitely some sort of magic keeping this thing moving, right?
Possibly, or it's an undead creation of some variety.
Hello.
If you ask if dispel magic works on Glenn, unfortunately not.
No, it was on the pile of bones.
Same same concept.
Yeah. Is there? All right. So first thing I'm gonna do is move,
All right.
and then because it's paralyzed, so it doesn't have reactions.
That is correct.
Okay, and I'm going to hit it with innervation.
All right, roll that one. Darkness touches a creature. Dexterity saving throw. It fails. Necrotic damage. How does it feel about necrotic? Yeah, it takes normal.
Cool.
So 21 necrotic damage.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And then this, and then I'm gonna keep concentration on that. I regain hit points, so that doesn't count yet because I haven't been hit. So we're good. Sorry about the time on that. I just wanted to check a few things.
Yeah. It's good. Alrighty. Next up, the Bone Swarm gets another saving throw. Wisdom, correct?
Fail.
15.
That is a fail.
Oh shit! It's immune to the paralyzed condition.
Oh no.
It's just a bunch of
Yes.
bones. Forgot about that. My bad.
How could you?
I know. It's going to move you over to there, Jack. Move into their areas. 3 attacks. Samdi first.
Oh my gosh.
31
If we
bludgeoning.
just die to a fucking pile of dead people parts, I'm gonna be very upset.
Jack, 11 misses. Alright, 13 misses.
Santi, man, this thing hates you.
And it doesn't take psychic damage either.
Bart, you're now grappled inside of it
Why?
because it recharged.
Fuck you.
Alrighty. Next up,
Panic.
Jack.
God damn it. It's an action to get out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm not trying to strike at it. Well, actually, no, I'll probably strike at Sandy. So I'll
You
use
can
my
still attack from the inside, though, right?
Well, when I tried attacking, it redirected my attack at a close
Oh, that's right. I remember now.
Yeah.
I remember.
But that was physical attacks. Maybe if I try if I try a
Might just.
magical-
I mean, if it just attacks Somdi, we're.
Okay, I'm gonna
trouble.
use my action to try to escape this grapple.
Alrighty. Give me an athletics or acrobatics check. Your call.
Same for me.
Wait, I missed it. How much damage did it do when it hit?
31.
Okay.
So Samdi has taken 62 points of damage.
Whoa.
19.
19. You are now free of the grapple.
Okay. Now that I'm free, I guess
I'm
can't really-
free.
I can't really do much with my bonus action. I'm gonna actually, yeah, why not? I'll hex it and I'll give it disadvantage on strength checks.
Nice.
Alrighty, it is now hexed.
And that'll be my turn.
Double hexing.
Oh my.
Alrighty.
Can I metagame just a little?
Not yet. Bart!
Cool. I'm grappled, aren't I? It would be my action to ungrapple myself.
Correct.
And I'm at disadvantage to attack while I am grappled?
Nope, you have normal
No,
attacks.
just- Okay, cool. So I am going to, as a free action, just yeet my pickaxe to the floor because it's useless to me now. And I believe as a bonus action I can call my packed weapon into my hand, or is that also a free action to
It's an
draw it?
action to draw out your packed weapon.
I-
It's an
Is
action.
it?
Yup.
Motherfucker.
That paralyzed mode. This thing would be in a world of hurt.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but it is a swarm of bones. Condition immunity is stupid high.
Use action. Fine. We will not yeeteth away the pick. We shall continue with my -4 to attack because it's not using my charisma modifier.
Don't attack. It's gonna redirect your
Glenn,
grapple.
in character only, and you have 4 words because metagaming does happen.
Yes, that is a thing, isn't it?
So, Glenn, if you have 4 words, you can say it, but
Don't attack while restrained.
Fair. Bastard, I have nothing to help me here. I will just, I'll use my action to get away from it. Fuck off. Get the fuck off me.
alrighty. Roll me an athletics or acrobatics check.
I'll use my game advantage on this. Be gone, thought.
You are free.
And do I have regular movement now?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
As a bonus action, I shall use my Vow of Enmity to gain advantage on it.
All done?
And yeah, that's all I got.
Perfect. Monkey.
All right. Now I will make myself big and turn this on. And first attack. Oh, that was almost a nat 20. I don't know if you saw that.
So close.
Yeah.
15, though? Misses.
Right. Second attack.
There it is.
There it is.
Feel the arrow of a god.
How much damage is that?
19 and 9 is 28, and 4 is 32.
42 points of damage on it.
Jeez.
All right.
19,
32.
19.
Oh.
Yeah, 19 and wait, hold on. 15, 19, and 9
19.
is 28, and 4 is 32.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It looks close to hurt.
And yeah, Somebody's almost down, so I'm gonna what's that thing called? Where I go again?
Action surge.
Action surge.
Action surge, yeah.
I go for it.
All right, and then this one I have to add a +1 to hit. Yep.
That hits.
Almost occurred, yeah.
25. And one more.
It's officially hurt after that attack.
Bum, bum.
16 just barely misses.
That's all right. I'm still feeling good.
Alrighty. Somdi.
Oh, goody. Action, disengage.
Get out of there, man.
Da-dum, 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 da-dum.
Wait, he just ran deeper into the mines where the other things were?
Don't worry. Neither he or Cat has seen anything yet.
Oh, sorry, spoiler. I wasn't here yesterday.
Anything else there, Somdi?
Second spells are
Any action is now a bonus action. For spells.
yes, I'm aware of that. I'm just thinking to myself. I'm gonna cast haste on Jackie Boy.
Oh. Sweet.
And that will be my turn.
Alrighty.
So yeah, a quickened haste.
Jack, you are now hasted.
Whoa.
Cat.
I am going to take a look at kind of the situation we got going on. This thing is like sweeping people up, not happy about it. I'm going to maintain concentration on innervation, but also cast slow. So I'm dual concentrating for the first time.
Alrighty. And what does it look like when you focus inwards and do your dual concentration for the first time?
As she's just like, I don't like this thing one bit, and at like the dust starts to like pull up around her and kind of pull into the focus that she has on her neck, and it's like her one eye goes black and one eye goes white as she casts it.
All right. So, you all see her concentrating dually in order to better assist all of you. And
Until she-
is innervation each turn, or do you have to use it as an action?
It's a use your action, I think, to hang on to it. It's like Witch Bolt.
You can use an action to deal the damage again. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
so it's 48.
Alrighty, cool. All done?
For 17.
Well, you have to use an action. You're dual focusing now
Oh,
on
that's
slow
right.
as well, right?
Yes.
All right, well, we'll see first if it fails slow. Con save?
Wisdom.
Yes.
That's con.
Wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. Okay, yeah. I always forget that one.
It's good at the... No.
Ah, that's a failure!
It is slow.
And as she's doing that, like the longer it takes, there's gonna be more and more strain.
Alrighty. The Bone Swarm gets one attack. It will provoke an attack of opportunity from Bartikov as it moves into Jack to try to swarm him.
Todd did. I just got out.
Wait.
It is only slowed. It still has movement, and it gets exactly one attack.
I get elven accuracy against it because I have advantage.
Yep. 22 hits.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it can't use its reactions.
Yeah, it isn't.
It's
Bart
provoking an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My totally dyslexic that.
is.
What a fucking awful damage that is. However, I will use my 3rd level warlock slot to do a divine smite on it. I'm assuming I get the extra.
Oh yeah, you do. It is undead. As a swarm
So-
of bones, it is in fact undead.
Yes. So 2, 3, 4, 5d8.
Ooh.
Total of 28. 25 of which is radiant, if that makes
Nice.
sense.
It is not vulnerable to radiant damage, unfortunately. But it definitely does have a hefty hit against it. As you tick the tip of your pickaxe into it, there's an explosion of divine energy right at the tip that honestly is
shaft?
kind of thematic. No, it's at the
Yeah.
tip, not in the shaft. It came
Well-
from the shaft through the tip.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Goodness.
It's going to attack you, Jack.
Have I ever told you how much I hate every single one of you?
Multiple times.
Frequently.
It's
27 to
kind of
hit.
27
nice.
will hit.
31 bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
31.
Oh wait. That was who? Wait, I'm sorry. I got
I took that.
you. No, wait. So I'm sorry. I got distracted by the I hate you all.
It's attacking Jack, and you cannot see Jack.
But I can see it, and okay, hold on. I need to see if I have to see the attackee or the attacker.
Roll the ability. I can help you out.
When because I had activated my storm room until the state ends, when you or another creature you can see, and I can see the creature makes an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check, I can use my reaction to cause the roll to have advantage or disadvantage. So we will, as reaction, make that at disadvantage.
Okay. So it doesn't cause me to re-roll it since I already rolled it. However, next time, narrate that you are making it do this before I roll. So its disadvantage is still 27 on those 2 dice. It doesn't say you re-roll. It says it gives it disadvantage, correct?
Yeah, yeah. The other one's a reroll. This one's not. This one's a disadvantage.
Right.
The other one's a reroll.
Alrighty then. 27 still hits out of the 27 and the 30.
I have to make a concentration check
Yep.
or hex. What's the DC? That would be 15 or 16?
Half of the damage taken rounded up 16.
16. Okay. Come on, keep my hex, baby. No, I do not. Unless you could have. Oh no, monkey couldn't have given me advantage on that.
No, because I already used my reaction. I got distracted by the I hate you so much.
So hex is dropped on it.
Alrighty. It is no longer hexed. I'm
My
actually
hatred is
surprised
palpable.
you failed that. Anyways, next up. Jack, it's your turn.
Alright.
You are not grappled by it. You are not anythinged by it. It just moved into your area. Luckily, it is slowed, so it couldn't hit all of you, but you know.
Can
And
If
Cat's
it's-
like just like
If it's undead, can it also be a monstrosity, or when you're usually one creature type, that's it?
When you're usually one creature type, that's it.
Okay. Well, I doubt my swords is going to do anything then, so I'm just going to use my fist. So, gonna punch it.
Punch it louder.
27.
That hits.
And remember, you have an extra attack because you're hasted.
Yeah, that's dope. So it's gonna take 9 stunning strike, DC 18 con save.
All right. Well, first off, you notice that your fist breaks through many, 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 many of the bones very harshly. It seems vulnerable to your bludgeoning damage. Stunning strike con save?
Yeah.
Oh, it failed. It is now stunned. Wait.
Oh, it is in a world of hurt.
It
right
is
now.
immune to the stunned condition.
Oh, it is?
How
Dang
do you
it.
stun all of the bones?
No, that's fair. That is fair. I should have known that. Okay. Well, if that's not gonna work, I'm just gonna keep hitting away at it. So, second attack.
Go for it.
21 to hit.
That hits.
So it's another, I guess it's double to 14.
Yep.
And then third attack from haste. 27 to hit.
Hits.
It's another 10.
Monk
And
bullshit.
then, yeah, and then I'm gonna spend another key point to flurry of blows this thing. That's another 2 more strikes. Ah, alright, I missed.
12 misses. Minus,
And then-
even with the -2 to AC. Yeah.
Okay, and then the last attack. Oh, that's a crit.
Ooh.
Mm.
So that's 5, 10, double to 20.
No, it's 6. It rolled the extra 1
Oh,
on the
okay.
D8. Double to 12.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, the bones are looking battered and bruised. Barely any of them remain as the swarm has been slowly
Oh.
decimated.
How can the bone be bruised? There's no blood.
I've bruised my bone before.
But it's living bone.
Do you have proof?
They're undead
Man, you're pretty brittle for an undead, man.
because I said so. Anyways, that's the end of your turn, Glenn.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of left hands just pounding away at it.
So, next up, Bart.
All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in and take another swing with the pickaxe because apparently that's the thing.
Oop it.
Oh, I just realized I should have done an extra 4 damage to it because of Hex Plate's test.
Oh, we'll add that in, no problem.
Do.
Turn into bone meal.
20 will do.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna drop that smite on it because you know what? Fuck this thing. 16 radiant.
How do you want to do this?
Same as last time. The pick buries into one of the things, and boom, out blasts the radiant explosion. And just scatters bones everywhere.
As Glenn is punching and pommeling as many of these bones as he can muster down into a pulp, you come up behind it with your pick and swing it into one of the eye sockets of the skulls before unleashing a divine burst of energy all the way through it, sending the bones everywhere, scattering, and dead.
Again.
Re-dead.
Death 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Make a bad name for us, man.
Alright. It is official. This weapon is useless. Fuck this thing and everything it stands for. I can see in the dark. I don't need it. Does anybody want a glow-in-the-dark pickaxe?
I already got the short sword.
Yeah, I'll take it.
There you go, monkey.
Take it.
Oh.
Put in my...
I wouldn't sell yourself short, Bart. That thing, you just freaking blew that thing to like divine smithereens with that pickaxe.
Yeah, you did good.
No. I blew it up. The pickaxe was a hindrance. And he'll just snap his fingers and his long sword will, like, ooze into existence.
That's right.
This is my weapon. This is easier. Fuck the pickaxe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get used to that ooze thing you do.
Yeah, he'll just...
So, are any of you proficient in medicine?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Bart?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a soldier, dude.
I suppose that is fair. So, as you are looking at the bones scattered around, you notice something strange. Some of these bones are old and yellowed, while others of them appear to be fresh and white.
It would seem that this atrocity was made up of both fresh and old corpses.
Oh, joy.
We should keep an eye out. This is going to get unpleasant. Hang on. Bing.
As he's doing that, Jack, you get 11 points of healing from Kat.
Nice. Thanks, Ko. And I assume I take the wave of lethargy from the dropping of haste ending. So I'm just like, oh, thanks.
Like, no. That's no worries.
Do I see any other undead within 60 feet of me? Other than the obvious one that I've been traveling with for the last 3 weeks?
You sense the presence of more undead down here. You sense the presence of fiends down here as well as the presence of a celestial.
Do I get... I know the location of them, so are any of those in the group of people I know? Yeah, until the end of my next turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
Oh, shit. Well, there is one celestial over there. One celestial there.
Reasonable.
There's an undead there.
Yeah.
There's undeads here. There's a fiend over here. There's undead here. Or there. Yep. And then there is a fiend below where you are standing. Within 60 feet.
If I look over at where I know the fiend is, do I just see Sandy's canary?
You see Samdi's mouth is glowing.
Sandy, I do not wish to alarm you, but I think that pool is full of undead.
Did you say pool or poo?
Yes.
This thing here, this body of water is full of undead.
Ice.
Please, ice. My apologies. Stand away from it so that I may clear the danger. I will just walk up to it.
All right.
And I will look in.
You will look at the ice where you see that there are frozen over bodies stuck in there. This entire thing is ice. It's not like a sheet of ice and then water. It is a solid pool of ice.
Yeah. So I'll just, like, poke it with my sword and after ascertaining that it's pretty fucking solid. I'm like, okay, this is not likely to be a problem. There are more undead over this way and also this way, I think. Let's go deal with these ones first. Let me see what is down here.
I'm holding a sacred flame as he goes.
Okay.
Cool. Do
How-
I see any obvious corpses?
As you head down to this area, the sense that you had of the undead further down that corridor came from the other side of the wall towards the end of this corridor. Looking down here, however, you do see that there are more streak marks of blood and gore. Much fresher. Apparently this bone swarm has eaten some people who did not escape the collapse fully.
Right. So dead end. Undead on the other side.
You also notice that that wall is significantly damaged and cracked all the way through.
Don't like that.
I don't like the idea of
This wall over here. by the way.
inciting more cave-ins quite yet. That way did not seem to ping anything, so let's assume that is the safe way, but that always seemed boring, so let's go this way.
And still holding the sacred flame.
Speak for yourself. I'm nearly dead.
Oh, Somdi.
Oh, poor baby.
I'm literally on the same health as level 1.
Oof.
I have some healing, maybe.
You used all of your lay on hands.
I know. I'm still a paladin, Joey.
Really?
I have cure wounds.
I thought you just had smite slots. I never. Okay, cool.
I know it's 4 smite slots that I could potentially be using, but if
My
Lyle
smites-
Crocodile needs some healing,
God, no, so I'm gonna keep that to myself. There was a joke, and I caught it. I'm keeping that to myself.
Good for you.
Sunday here, come on, have a.
So I'll get like a natural 1.
Have a first level cure wounds.
First level.
Oh, that's max.
There
Hey!
There you go.
I'm still within 1 hit away from another bone swarm, so
It's
Fine.
still
No, I'm
technically,
joking
it's
with you, I'm
still
joking with
technically
you.
more efficient for you to actually go down.
oh, shut the fuck up.
Go down the shaft.
Just re-roll a
Dude,
new
that's-
character next week. It'll be fine.
That's what I told my
Oh,
ex,
if
but
I
she wasn't
am,
having any of
you'll be paying for it.
it. We'll do another ping.
You're
Do I
doing another
sense-
divine sense.
Yeah. Do I sense up or do I sense straight on?
You sense down again.
Oh.
And at this point, I'm just gonna. Oh, I could hide my cursor from you. That's right. You sense undead coming due north of you, very far, slightly northeast, but north. And then you sense the presence of a celestial directly west of you, just on the cusp of your sensory.
So what, like out this way? West?
Yeah, that way. Keep in mind, divine sense does go through walls and shit, so.
West.
I'm getting all kinds of fucked up readings on my divine sense. First of all, we are a fucked up party. Like,
Got a lot of divine
Damn.
beings.
there's a lot of. I would not be so sure about that. There is, yes, 2 celestial nature. Also at least 1 fiend and 1 undead. So, balances. Sandy, be careful of what you put in your mouth. Let's. Oh, is there a door here?
There seems to be a small collapse within the corridor itself that... Wait, no, there's nothing there.
It's blocking the light.
Yeah, something's blocking the view.
There's nothing there.
So like,
Weird. Okay, strange visual artifact. Let's move through it.
There you go. Yeah, there's nothing there. Not Roll 20 people.
I can see through it.
Okay.
Oh.
So, maneuvering through to this side of the area, you aren't quite to the point where the collapse would have taken place yet. However, you are beginning to see more portions of the tunnel breaking down in this area. The walls themselves seem cracked and craggy. The flooring of the tracks seems to be well disturbed, broken in different portions as well. You also take in a smell of death coming from this area. And as you are maneuvering through, you look around at the 3 passages and you're not quite sure which way is the proper way for all of you to go. However, Glenn, with the highest passive, the way to the left of where you currently stand, there's more of a hollow echo that comes from it, from your footsteps, that would suggest it's much bigger in that direction, the cavern, or it leads to more.
right. So it sounds, by what my ears are picking up, it's more tubular down in this direction.
Do my plan seem more enticing every time?
Mm-hmm.
Shall we head in there?
I'm following you, Jack.
Right. Guess I will explore further in.
Alrighty. As you venture down into that area, Bart, you're coming across the region where the cusp of your sensory would have been cut off any further. One of these passages up ahead should lead towards where you sensed some type of celestial being.
Should be like down here somewhere, if my memory serves correct.
Down here. Sorry, I was tabbed out. Yeah, down there somewhere.
This might so
I
intricate.
mean, yeah, it does not help that we don't have the like permanent grayscale map on.
So, as you head all the way down here, you know there should be something here, but you can't quite place what it is.
Oh.
I shall investigate the area.
Roll me an investigation then.
I don't know why I made such a point of that. My investigation is 0. Don't fucking matter.
What'd you get total?
20.
Oh, sorry.
It's the nat
That
20.
that would be a critical success, sir.
Yes, it would. So, as you are looking around the area, you notice that there's a few of the rocks that were placed in order to create a tiny little pyramid blocking off the far back corner.
gonna walk over and like pick. How big are these rocks? Are they like melon-sized, or are they big enough that they would require some significant effort to move?
The biggest
Child.
one is around the size of your fist.
Okay. I'll just like carefully move stuff to see if they're like covering something.
As you begin picking them up and moving them, you see popping out the sheet. A tiny little golden elephant-like creature that has feathers
Oh,
all
God,
across
no.
its body.
No. I was just about to say if it's one of those fucking golden elephants, Joey. Oh god.
It
No.
blinks at you twice.
Kill it.
What?
Well, what the hell are you?
You understand Celestial, so when it I'm the ancient guardian of this passage.
Oh, of course, you speak Celestial. And he'll just,
Oh,
like, take a moment, switch into Celestial mode.
and
Oh,
as
divine being, please, how may we be of assistance to help you in your journey throughout this place?
What were you saying, Kat?
like Kat is just like, oh my god, it's the cutest fuck. Oh, it's like, oh, like she is just fixated on this adorable little thing.
Bart, you sound so weird, dude.
I mean, I'm speaking a different language.
Well, the bad stuff I'm supposed to guard against is free now. And
Yes, we did encounter some of the bones.
that's just what the bad stuff makes. I'm sorry. I didn't get your name.
My name is Bartikov.
Bartikov. Pleasure to meet you.
What the fuck? Can I assume that we heard?
Oh yeah, its voice deepened really deep.
Being
God.
as fascinated as I am about this thing, and considering my upbringing, do I know what this is?
Roll me a religion check. Let's find out.
All right.
Oh.
Use my second advantage. 18.
Oh, you rolled so poorly. Oh wait, no, 4. Okay, I saw the 4 and I was like, no, that sucks.
Yeah.
This is a holophant. It is a gentle, stalwart creature native to the upper plains. It is of good alignment deities and angels. It works for them as either a messenger, a helper, or just a creature of goodwill and intent. They are treasurers of friendship and honesty. They are the embodiment of My
Nerd.
Little Pony.
Oh my god. What can you tell us about these bad things that you were going to guard against?
Well, when I first came here, I was asked to watch over the den, and to set up a lot of explosives in case something went wrong. And I did that. It wasn't that long, maybe 2, 3, 400, 500 years. I don't know. I've been down here a while. It wasn't that bad at all. But what I began to notice were these loud sounds. So I started popping my head out and saying hi. But they never understood me, and some people freaked out, and then they started hitting the rocks where I would pop out, and they kept saying this word I don't recognize. And all of you hear it echo, gold, 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 gold. So I thought they were trying to attack me, so I hid. And then they came closer to the chambers of the bad people that I was supposed to make sure stayed there. And I tried to distract them to go in different directions. But again, none of them could hear me or understand me. I don't know. They speak a very primitive language. So when they hit one of my runes, it exploded. Unfortunately, my rune was placed a little too closely to one of the bad ones, so it woke up. Yeah, I thought it was far enough away, but, you know, I can't see too well down here. Everything's kind of like black and white.
It's alright, sweet thing. We are here to try and make things right again. You did what you could.
I did my best, as I always do.
Mm-hmm. Well, do you know anything more about these bad things and what they are?
Well, they were creatures that wanted to create more, well, dead creatures. I believe the one used to be a elf, but now stinky. By the way, if anybody else does understand Celestial, you obviously hear the conversation and understand all of it.
An elf but stinky. Would I have any sort of inclination of what that is?
An elf but stinky?
Yeah.
Its description is not quite enough for you to piece anything together. You've met a lot of stinky people in your life.
Was the druid particularly stinky?
The druid was a
was
little stinky. I mean, it is a druid. You know?
Yeah. Was she an elf?
She was elven, yes.
I'm going to use Prestidigitate, and it says I can do an illusory image that can fit into my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pull up the image of the druid.
Oh, that's one of the kind folk.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Because she's the one who directed us here, and she'll...
Oh, if there's a kind folk nearby, they could help us.
She is doing her best to heal some people who were hurt.
Oh. Were a lot of people hurt?
It is some, but it's not anything that cannot be managed.
Oh, what hurt them?
There were some rocks that fell.
Oh, they should keep a better watch out for that.
I agree. You'd think that that would be something they would think of.
Yeah, people are fragile.
They are.
So, I guess, are you guys gonna help me get rid of the bad ones?
Absolutely.
Good. I will help you with anything that I can.
That is good to know.
And it flutters over and sticks its ear out to shake your hand.
She's just besotted at this point.
Then she'll fly over and do the same to you, Bartikov. And then fly over towards you, Samdi, do the same thing to you.
I'm just gonna gently, not pinch, but just like, you know, the terminology I can't remember. Just hold it gently between two fingers. Just, yes, hi.
It'll shake. And then it'll do that to you, Glenn.
Eyes, though. It's so creepy.
Just imagine the more anime eyes. It'll be better.
Yeah.
No, that just makes it creepier.
I'm here to help, Uwu. And then it'll fly over to you, Monkey, and stick its ear out to shake.
Pleasure.
All right. So, it'll continue in Celestial, the only native language it understands. Actually, no. It'll look over and go, do they not speak our language?
Not all of them.
Oh. The Holophant will connect to each of your minds. And all of you sense from it its meaning behind each of its words, so everybody understands it.
Wow.
Hello, everyone. I'm Holly.
I preferred you when he didn't speak.
Yeah, this thing can talk. I didn't know that.
I'm
I
not
was just making random noises.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. So, whew, I guess we're gonna have a fun little adventure, aren't we? What happened to your arm?
It got burned off in like some kind of like ritual that we like stopped, and now we're trying to get it fixed by that nice lady that Kat showed you a little image of.
Oh, well, if she'll fix it, that's fine.
Yep, that'll be the plan. But first, we're gonna help you out, little fella, and what you need to get done.
Thank you. So, by the way, Monkey, you're no longer big. I apologize.
Thank you.
Well, we just need to get over to where the collapse is, and then dig it out, and then we have to try talking to him and see if he can stop being a meanie.
Good. So I did notice that when I sensed the area, I found you hidden in the rocks. I also noticed there were some fiendish creatures below us.
Oh.
Like 40, 50, 60 feet below us, thereabouts.
Oh. That's not good.
Do you know how to get to them?
Down.
Very astute. Right. Come on then. Let's see what we can find.
Okay. And it'll fly over and land on top of your helmet, Bart.
Oh, God. He'll send like an internal message to Kat. We are absolutely not keeping it.
But I want to.
I do not care. I hate it.
Alright, mister, I get to keep a pet ooze that is literally from a demon lord, and I can't keep a celestial being that is just cute as it can be.
You guys have
Look
really
into
long
it.
names.
God damn it.
It's a telepath. It understands everything all of y'all are thinking. There's not
Yeah, I
different
was just
Ew.
thinking it attaches to your mind to talk to you, and I'm like,
Yep.
I'm going blank.
Just elevator music.
Bum, bum, ba, da, dun, 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 dun.
It is a truly good creature, though. So, hey. So,
I'm not.
as you all begin traveling and traversing through, it directs you to head to the left a little bit. All right, everybody going?
Looks like it. And then down.
Yep. And when you look over at the far side, there is a large collapse of everything in that area. The walls are crashing down towards the ground. There's still tumbling of bits of rock that still reside there. There's what appears to be a handful of arms sticking out, crushed from, well, the collapse and tunnel. It should be in there, okay? Now remember, we ask it very nicely first, okay? And then if that doesn't work, we ask it a bit more firmly, okay?
Right. And then if we have to ask again, we pummel it in. Ow.
No, whoa, violence.
Lots of violence.
Nice. Confirm.
Violence towards the evil. That is what we do.
Oh,
Well, I prefer the term combat, but yeah.
violence.
High impact sexual violence.
Oh,
Um,
That was Lakudra.
Another tagline for the Bayonetta games.
what were you saying, Samdi?
no, it's just a whole bunch of ums.
Unadulterated violence. All right, guys. So, get to digging. And on this uplifting, very, very jolly note, we're gonna end the session this week, y'all. Oh, you love it. There's a part of you that loves it. Anyways, players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Remember, we don't have a session next week because my buddy's getting married, so I have to help out with that shit. So, see you guys. Take care.